Hello, everybody. This is Brother Timothy Dixon coming to you. Those that do not know me, and this is your first time to the channel, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button there. I'm on YouTube and Rumble as well. Timothy V. Dixon Ministry.org is the ministry website. You can go to it and find our link, and that way you'll make sure that you've got my link and not someone else that's acting like they're me. But I want to share a dream here. We've been really busy trying to get our different meetings up. We've been crossed in various places across the United States this past year, and it's been some really powerful meetings. We're fixing to start another phase on the church. I've been waiting for the Lord to speak to me about some things, and but I want to read this dream to you. I dreamed that I started walking like in a space, or walking in like in the air. I was walking, nothing up under me, but nothing under my feet, but I was taking steps, like I was walking in space. And I had come out of a door, and I turned and I looked around behind me and seen this door. I continued walking forward and ended up in some kind of building where the presidential election for 2024 was being held, and there was a very long line of people waiting outside this place to be able to get in and cast their vote. But the facility was being run by a group of people that would only let one person in at a time. They would not let more than one person in. And I thought in my dream that this would take forever, like they was doing it. But I knew that they were trying to make it as hard and difficult as they can to make people not vote, is what they wanted, to discourage people from voting. So they made it really difficult for the people to get out and vote. And inside this place I was in, I went over where the voting machine was, and the voting machine, it was turned upside down. And it was upside down to where you could see under the machine, and in doing so, it was revealing that the machine was being tampered with, and that there was a internet connection wire coming into the bottom that where this internet connection was coming from. There were some kind of people there that was investigating the election process, and by looking into these people, by looking into the process of how things were being done, out of the bottom of the machine was a wire, and it ended up, when they started looking, that it was receiving information, and it could transfer back and forth, but the wire was connected to Italy, and by satellite. So the people that was investigating the process had been, it was some kind of people that was just newly made up of the Republicans and even Democrats and just pure plain Americans, and it was being called an election oversight committee, an EOC, and I thought, well, that's definitely new, but it was formed by the elected officials of our country that we had put in office. They were Supreme Court judges involved, and everything. You could tell that they had pushed this thing through and was investigating just how elections and different things, and it was a great victory for just pure fairness. And but with this, the election that was going on was about the presidential election of 2024. And after finding this information, these people that was investigating, after finding this information out, they started, the election started counting and so forth, so on. And in the 2024, and in my dream, President Donald Trump won the election coming in 2024, and they were furious. I mean, absolutely furiously, just mad, something awful, because somehow it did not go as they had planned, and I knew in the dream there was millions and millions of dollars spent to try to ensure that this could not be found, but it was found. It was turned over upside down, and with this, President Trump won the election for the president again, and there were all kinds of people after this, though, that was being charged with things that different judges and different people losing their jobs because they had tried to charge other people with things, trying to reverse the situation to make it look like that they're not wrong, but the other one was wrong, when it was just not so. They were caught red-handed, as my mom used to say, you've been caught with your hand in the cookie jar. And I'm excited about what God is doing. I'm really excited about what the Lord is doing. We are absolutely in the greatest times we've ever been in, and we are under God's total grace, and the Lord showed us all this stuff that we could definitely have a country that could serve the Lord without bondage. The Lord a lot of times revealed things in the past about what the church was doing and what his people was doing, to where that they could get the sin out the camp. And that is what the Lord's doing. I realize that people is really afraid right now because they've had church a certain way for so many years. They're afraid to do anything outside the box. But the Lord is moving. He's moving greatly. It has just really been a very, very powerful time for us this past year. And the gathering is going to be good. We've still hadn't quite got everything together like we want. I'm still trying to get a hold to a couple people to see if they would be able to do some things for us. But y'all pray for us, and we are excited today. What God is doing, it's going to be great. The Lord does not lose a battle. It looks like He does sometimes, but He don't. God don't never lose. God always wins. And he always accomplishes what he wants to accomplish. And I believe that through prayer, we can change things. We can pray. We can get a hold to God, and God will have mercy on our country. We love you, and we appreciate you. Write to us at Post Office Box 417, Midland City, Alabama 36350. And our website is timothyvdixonministry.org. Go to it, download our app, and it's at the Apple Store and Google Play. You'll be able to know where we're going. We are right now, the Lord has told me to go to the West Texas area. So we are working on coming that way. And we love y'all. We appreciate you. Write to us. We appreciate all that you're doing for us, all the gifts and everything that you're sending to us. We really appreciate it. Love y'all. And a lot of people was wanting to know how could they give to help with the church. If you do want to help build the church that we are working on, you can send it. You can go on the website and donate it that way, and put a notation that it is for the church. And you can always send a check in the mail written to Timothy V. Dixon Ministry. Or you can write it to Zion's Assembly of the Lord. That is the name of the church that it will be out there on the 431 highway. We love y'all. We appreciate you. It has been wonderfully great, and it's going to even get greater and greater. We love you. God bless you until the next time. Bye-bye.